Hello dear viewers, this is ERi-TV English news broadcast. I'm Bersabet Tagle and these are the major headlines for today. President of Federal Republic of Somalia arrives in Asmara. Eritrean Community Festival commenced in Jeddah. Nurses in UK to go on strike for the first time in history. And North Korea launches ballistic missiles, says South Korea military. On your local report, at an invitation of President Isaias Afwerki, President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud of the Federal Republic of Somalia arrives in Asmara in the afternoon hours of today for a 4-day official visit. Upon arrival at Asmara International Airport, President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud was accorded warm welcome by President Isaias Afwerki. The senior Somali delegation includes Mr. Abshir Omar Hussein, Minister of Foreign Affairs of Somalia. The welcoming ceremony was also attended by Mr. Usman Saleh, Minister of Foreign Affairs, and Presidential Advisor Mr. Yamane Gebrab. It is to be recalled that President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud conducted official visits to Eritrea from 9 to 12 July 2020 at an invitation of President Isaias Afwerki. Annual Festival of Eritrean Community in Jeddah commenced today, 10 November, with patriotic zeal. The annual festival that was officially opened by Mr. Yusuf Sayed, Head of Organizational Affairs of the PFDJ, will feature a seminar on the objective situation in the homeland and regional developments, cultural programs, exhibition, entertainment programs by students of the Eritrean Community School, sports competition, among others, indicating that Eritrean Community Festivals are forums in which nationals strengthen their attachment with their homeland, transfer the noble societal values to the young generation, as well as to discuss on the objective situation in their homeland. Mr. Mohammed Ali Mohammed Said, Head of Public and Community Affairs at the Eritrean Embassy, said that this year's Eritrea's Community Festival is being conducted during a historical stage of resilience. At the event, Mr. Yusuf Sayed and Mr. Abdurrahman Usman, Eritrea's General Consul in Jeddah, handed over trophies to winners of various sports competition. The opening festival was highlighted with cultural and artistic programs. On your last local report, Eritrean nationals inside the country and abroad extended financial contribution towards augmenting the National Trust Fund, as well as in support of disadvantaged families and other community activities. According to report, Eritrean nationals in Khartoum, Sudan contributed $20,000 and Asmara residents 300,000 Nafa. Family of the late General Secretary of the National Confederation of Eritrean Workers, Mr. Takhasta Bayre, contributed 100,000 Nafa towards augmenting the National Trust Fund. Similarly, a national in Upper Shaul subzone who wants to stay anonymous contributed 15,000 Nafa in support of 30 disadvantaged families in the subzone. Dear viewers, and I'll be back with your international reports after the short break. Welcome back. Tens of thousands of nurses in the United Kingdom will go on strike for the first time, demanding better pay as the cost of living soars. Nurses at most of the state-run National Health Service employers across the country have voted for the action, the Royal College of Nursing said yesterday. The Royal College of Nursing, which has more than 300,000 members, said industrial action would begin before the end of the year after the first vote on strike action in its 106-year-old history. NHS nurses have seen their salaries drop by up to 20% in real terms over the last 10 years, leaving members struggling to feed their families and pay their bills, the Royal College of Nursing has said. The union is asking for a pay rise of 5% above inflation. The strike action threatens significant disruption to health systems already strained by persistent government underinvestment, the COVID-19 pandemic, and a severe shortage of staff. On today's last report, yesterday's North Korea launched a short-range ballistic missile toward the waters off its east coast, according to South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff. According to the GCS, the missile was fired at 3:31 p.m. local time from the Sucheon area of South Pyongyang province. The report further added that the South Korean military has strengthened its surveillance and is closely cooperating with the United States. Japan's defense minister said the missile flew about 250 kilometers at a very low altitude of about 50 kilometers or less and landed in the East Sea, also known as the Sea of Japan. He added that authorities are still examining further details like the missile's orbit and condemned the launch as threatening the peace and security of the country, the region, and the international community. This marks the 32nd day this year that North Korea has carried out a missile test. This is according to a CNN count. The tally includes both ballistic and cruise missiles. Dear viewers, you're still watching us on ERi-TV, and now recap of today's major headlines. The President of Federal Republic of Somalia arrives in Asmara. Eritrean Community Festival commenced in Jeddah. Nurses in UK to go on strike for the first time in history. And North Korea launches ballistic missiles, says South Korea's military. Dear viewers, that was all for today. Thanks for watching.